We are Onyx Imaging. We are the highest rated and most reviewed printer service center in Oklahoma.
Hi, my name is John with Onyx Imaging. Today we're going to take a look at this Lexmark T654. We're going to show you how to locate and clear paper jams if you find them or if you're getting paper jam errors. So the first place I would look would be this bottom paper jam. It's really common to have either a piece of paper sticking at the bottom or just kind of wedged in the bottom where it's not pulling through. There's two common causes for that. One is either the paper size adjusters inside your paper tray aren't set correctly for the size paper you're using. In this case I have 8.5 by 11 just regular letter paper in here. So you want to make sure that on this instance that everything is set right on the letter markings and that they're not a little under or a little over that mark. If it's a little too tight it's going to cause a problem. If it's a little too loose it's going to cause a problem. The other problem it could be from the paper tray is if your rollers are getting worn. You might be due for rollers, which is another video we'll be posting shortly. But yeah, so it's either if you have a jam or you see a piece of paper sticking at the bottom here, it's going to be usually because either the rollers or because you don't have the paper size set correctly for your paper. Another important thing to note is to always be mindful of the path that the paper is going to be going through the printer. So from the paper tray it's actually going to make kind of an S pattern and go up, back, and then back up through the top. So like I said, it's going to make kind of an S pattern, and whenever you're removing paper from the printer, whenever possible you want to try to remove the paper in the path that it would normally follow. If you pull against it, there's a chance that it could catch on a paper path sensor and you can actually break something inside the printer by trying to remove that piece of paper. So you want to be really careful and try to stay mindful of which direction the paper is naturally traveling through the printer. And again, whenever you can, try to remove it that direction. So the next place we want to look is we want to look underneath the cartridge. So we're going to lower down the front cover, raise the front top cover. We're going to remove the cartridge. And you're going to look and see if there's any paper anywhere inside of this compartment. If there's anything there, again, depending on where the paper is at, you want to try to remove it following the path that the paper would normally follow. So anything that's sticking up through here, if you're pulling it out, you want to pull up and away from you. If it's in the back, you're going to want to actually pull it out at the back, which we're going to show you that in a second. I'll put the cartridge back in. The last place it's really common to find paper jam is in the back of the printer. So we'll lower this back panel here, and so the last place you'll usually find a paper jam is going to be between the fuser and the output assembly. And again, if you have any paper sticking out here, you just want to remove it pulling towards you. If it's down here at the bottom, or if it's sticking up through the top a little bit, you want to try to pull it out through the top. You always want to be mindful of which direction the paper is traveling, and then back here it's going up and then back through the top here. Those are going to be the most common three places to find a paper jam. Again, that's the paper drawer, underneath the cartridge, or in the back of the printer. If you're not finding it in one of those places, then there's a possibility that you could have a broken paper path sensor, and that's something that you guys can give us a call and we can help you guys figure out which paper path sensor is broken and how to fix it. Other than that, you should be good to go. If you're not finding paper inside of your printer that's causing a paper jam, but you're still getting a paper jam error, there's a high likelihood that it could be a paper path sensor. And again, I would give us a call so we can help you out with that. Other than that, you should be able to locate it or help narrow down kind of what's causing this paper jams to happen. Other than that, you should be good to go and be back up and printing. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in how you can receive free labor on all of your service calls, as well as how to qualify for free printer upgrades, contact us today. We are here for all of your printer and office supply needs.